Welcome back, guys, to Slicc Speaks. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Slicc Speaks is a platform, I'll say, mostly based off free verse. And I haven't been doing it for like almost a month now, being that we are starting June. You know, it's time to recollect on, I'll say, my New Year's resolution and finally take off my mask, because no mask mandates. So for the ones that are wondering, it's kind of like voting. For the ones that are wondering that if I took the vaccine or not, you can't ask. That's harassment. Very harassing. You can't really ask me if I am, taking the vaccine. Not saying that I'm happy about this, but it's kind of like it gives a relief to the ones that, not saying it's me, but it gives a relief to the ones that are, pinching to take the vaccine. But for the ones that aren't, I feel like you should just stay safe. Don't be crazy. This is not, we are not 100% yet. Not a lot of percentage of people have taken the vaccine. So even though they have loosened mandates and you don't have to wear a mask anymore and you can get to see people's faces and facial expressions again, please be cautious. And I'll say, be cautious and aware. I'll say in a sense. Can't say in a sense, but I just say be cautious. But on Slicc Speaks, I kind of like to address elephants or situations or problems that are happening in our society. And I don't know who's heard about the Naomi Osaka situation. Not saying that I took this story from somebody. Not saying that somebody took this story from me. But I heard that Naomi Osaka basically denied going to the French Open because of a situation that happened with her not talking to the media. And the only reason she didn't talk to the media preempting the French Open was because she had to take a break because of her mental health. I know a lot of people are sitting back and just wondering why, you need a break not to talk about being an athlete. Being an athlete, you should talk to the press, but she was taking a break out for herself, for her mental health, and for I'll say just to align her chakras. A lot of people don't understand about aligning of chakras, but I say around this studio and in my life as well, you have to align the chakras, because if your chakras are not aligned, I say, you're not letting that good aura in. And Naomi Osaka was fined, I say around 10 to 15,000 for not talking to the media that day. And now tennis is basically, or her tennis community or pro tennis is now telling all tennis athletes, you have to talk to the media now because of the situation that happened with Naomi Osaka. But Miss Naomi Osaka did the right decision and not showed her face at the French Open. I can't say in a stand because she didn't say anything, so I can't assume what she's thinking. But I feel like she's doing it because she needs that break for herself to get, or just to reconnect to herself. So for the ones that feel she's not answering your question, which is the media or, I don't know, some weird European newspaper that just wants her input on something, or a tennis match that she did a while back. She just doesn't want to answer you. No means no. You can't really force anything out of an athlete, being that I was, a former star athlete, after track meets or after basketball practice, or not, I can't say basketball practice, but after basketball games, can't say basketball practice. After basketball games, after you've done what you could do, a lot of times players don't want to sit in front of 10,000 or not 10,000 people, around 50 people answering questions about how can you do this better. To be honest, I feel like majority of the players, if we took a vote right now, would probably not want to sit in front of the press to answer questions. It would have helped out a lot of people and a lot of teams. Imagine if we never had to or if they never had to talk to the press. Imagine if Deflategate happened and they didn't have to talk to the press. Like, you can't force somebody to talk to you guys because you feel like you need to fill up your news column. Like, clearly she's taking it out for a good sense because, you know, she hasn't, I'm not saying I stay up to date on Naomi Osaka, but being that, you know, mental health is like a part of society, like a part, or like being, it was always a part of society. Now it's like a big thing because of the pandemic. It should have always been a big thing, but mental health is key. And the fact that she took out a break for herself is the right thing to do. She shouldn't get shunned or penalized or fined by the tennis committee because they feel as though she should have taken time out of her day to answer the media. Well, if it was me, I would have not answered the media. So I stand with Naomi Osaka. And for this Memorial weekend, it's kind of been relaxing to the point that I'm like wearing nice fuchsia colors, like nice pinks, nice bright pastel colors, because, you know, summer is coming, guys. Summer is not like, what is it? It's not the time to be, I'll say, down, but it's summer. The sun's out. The masks are coming off. Like, you know, Memorial Day just passed. Like, it's gonna be barbecues everywhere next month. Like, I can't wait for, like, I can't say things to get back to normal, but things to be back to, I'll say, a reasonable, like a better status than we were. Because in hindsight, like, a lot of people did want to get out, like I say myself, and we couldn't get out. Like, being that I came from Boston 2019, and I only had like a month until they said shut down everything, and, you know, everything got shut down. Couldn't do anything besides like work, recreate, redevelop, and just stay on my craft, to the point that this pandemic's been very resetting. But, like, you know, it's time to get out. Time to, I say, be that. I don't know, be that. I was about to say be that person, but, like, you know, be something. Like, I say right now, not saying to be around a lot of people, being that it is summertime, for the ones that have been staying inside for, I'll say, almost majority of a year, you need to get out, stretch your legs, wipe your eyes, and just wake up, because I did. And over the weekend, me and Dan had a situation with two men in a car, we kind of went on a road trip. So, signing off for Slicc Speaks, guys. Tune in for another Slicc Speaks, all new, coming to you every week. I'm trying to see if I can do it on a Taco Tuesday, but, you know, I have to align my chakras. So, just like, you know, the great Naomi Osaka, I'm just gonna, you know, take it week by week. Not saying it's gonna be Tuesday, but it is gonna be 10:30, not 10 a.m., but 10:30. Every week, you can catch me, Slicc, here on Slicc Speaks, and Slicc Speaks broadcasts to every platform, from Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts. So you can find me everywhere, including Facebook and YouTube, if you're still on that. And on Instagram as well. I wish I had my phone, because I was gonna Instagram live, but can't Instagram live. Until next time, guys, and I keep that well noted, I should Instagram live, shouldn't I? Next time. I should. And until next time, guys, check out what we did for Memorial Day. It's two men in a car. It's kind of like my feature I've been doing for like the last, I'll say, 4 weeks. Two men in a car. What did we do on Memorial Day? Faded in. Back with 2 men in the car. Damn, we finally found, like, you know, I feel like this is our spot. I'll say, to be honest with you, like,
This is paradise.
No, drone paradise and social distance paradise, because, like, I have to admit it, like, for this Memorial weekend, I have to just say, like, even though I lost in pool because somebody cheated.
Second time.
Even though I lost in pool because somebody cheated, this has to be, like, the best paradise to quarantine in for right now. Even though everybody's going out, it's the best place, because, like, if you take a look, I can't do it. I can't flip it around, but I wish I could flip it around, but there's no one near our table. It's kind of like we're 6 feet of 6 feet of distance from us. But I'll say until next time, guys, 2 men in the car have spoken, and I know you haven't seen the latest episodes. There've been 2, but until next time, right?
2 men in the car.
Bet that.